mathematics learning session. Students, in previous class we discussed and solved practice set 1.1 question number 2, which is if a coordinate of A is x and B is y, then find distance of A to B. Here we have solved all the 6 sub questions. Now students, today I am going to teach you practice set 1.1 question number 3. Students, before solving question number 3, let's recall few topics which I taught you before. So, let us understand what is betweenness, what is collinear and non-collinear points. Betweenness means if A, B and C are 3 points such that AB plus BC is equal to AC, then B is between of A and C, which means that if a point B is between of point A and C, then the length of line AB plus length of line BC will be equal to length of line AC. Now students, let us understand what is collinear and non-collinear points. Collinear points are the set of points that lies on the same straight line. In the term collinear, co refers to togetherness and linear refers to a line. So collinear refers to the points that hang on the same line together. The point that does not lie on the same line is called as non-collinear point. Now students, let's apply all the concepts in question number 3. Let's read question number 3. From the information given below, find which of the point is between the other two if the point are not collinear, state so. Students, in this question we have to find which points are collinear and which are not collinear. Question number 3 has 6 sub-questions. So students, let's solve all the 6 sub-questions one by one. First, let us understand what is the meaning of question number 3 here. There are certain keywords are given. So first we have to understand it. So from the information given below, find which of the point is between the other two. Between the other two, if the points are not collinear, state so. Now here, first of all, understand the meaning of betweenness. Previous class, introduction of basic concept, I have taught you betweenness meaning. What is betweenness? If point A, B and C, if point B is between A and C, the length of AB plus length of BC will equal to length of AC. That means AB plus BC is equal to AC. Here, if A, B and C are 3 points such that AB plus BC is equal to AC, then B is between of A and C. Is that clear? Now students, here let us understand the meaning of collinear. As I taught you previous class, that what is collinear? Collinear means collinear points are point that all lies in the same line. Collinear points are point that all lie in the same line. That all lie in the same line, such points are known as a collinear point. If all are not lie in the same line, that means it is not collinear. Is that clear? Now here, PR is equal to 7, PQ is equal to 10 and QR is equal to 3. Okay, now this value is given. Now what we have to do, we have to add the smaller value. Now 7 is the smaller number and 3 is the smaller number. We have to add and we have to check. After adding we get 10 or not. So 7 plus 3, 10. That means it is a collinear. Is that clear? And here 6 plus 4 is not 8. 6 plus 4 is not 8. That means this is not collinear. Is that clear? If adding two number, we get the third number exactly the same. That means it is a collinear. If not, that is not collinear. So students, now let's solve sub-question 1. Here sub-question 1 is distance of PR is equal to 7. Distance of PQ is equal to 10. And distance of QR is equal to 3. We have this information with us. Now let's solve sub-question 1. Here solution. So here we will write, we have PR is equal to 7, distance of PQ is equal to 10 and distance of QR is equal to 3. This information we have. Now what we have to do, we have to add the two lines. what I have told you before, that betweenness means we have to add point A plus point B, AB plus BC is equal to AC. Similarly, here also PR is a smaller number. So PR will add with QR. So PR plus QR is equal to PQ. PR plus QR is equal to PQ. So check whether it is equal or not. So now distance of PR plus distance of QR, that is 7 plus 3 give us 10. So or we can say distance of PR plus distance of QR is equal to 10. After adding these two numbers, 7 plus 3 give us 10. So here distance of PR plus distance of RQ, QR, we can say QR or RQ both are same, is equal to 10. Now after adding this two smaller number, we get here the third value, that is 10. So distance of PQ is equal to distance of PR plus distance of QR. So it is equal, that means it is a collinear point. It is a collinear point. So hence the point P, R and Q are collinear. So here the point R is between P and Q. The point R is between P and Q. Is that clear? Why? Because here PR plus QR. PR plus QR. Both the cases R is coming. Both the coordinate R is coming. So R is between. R is between point P and Q. So students, in this way we solve sub question 1. So that is PRQ. So here after adding this two number, that is distance of PR plus distance of QR, we get distance of PQ. So 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. So that means it is a collinear point. It is a collinear point. So students, now let's solve sub question 2. Sub question 2, distance of RS is 8 and distance of ST is equal to 6 and distance of RT is equal to 4. Students, here RS is 8 and ST is 6 and RT is equal to 4. So first, which number is smaller, that number we have to add. So here 6 and 4 is the smallest number and 8 is the biggest number. So what we will do, 6 plus 4. We have to add this number and we have to check whether after adding this two number whether we get 8 or not. If we are getting 8, that means it is a collinear. If we are not getting this 8, that means it is not collinear. So simply adding this two numbers, 6 plus 4 is equal to 10, which is not equal to 8. That means it is not collinear. So students, let's solve these sums. So here solution. Now we have this three value. Distance of RS is equal to 8, distance of ST is equal to 6 and distance of RT is equal to 4. We have to write all this value here. So we have all this value. Now this we have to simply add the smaller digit number. Now here 6 and 4 is the smaller number. So distance of ST plus distance of RT. Distance of ST plus distance of RT. So here we will write what we will do here. Simply first we will add this RS plus ST. RS plus ST, we will check whether RS plus ST, what is the number. So here distance of RS plus distance of ST. Distance of RS value is 8 and distance of ST value is 6. So 8 plus 6 is equal to 4. So that means 8 plus 6 is equal to 14. That is 14 is not equal to this 4. 14 is not equal with this 4. So this condition is not satisfied. So 8 plus 6 is not equal to 4. That means it is not collinear. We'll try some other one. That is, now here 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4. Distance of ST plus distance of RT. Here we will write distance of ST plus distance of RT. That is equal to 10. So 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. So now this 6 plus 4 is equal to 10 and this 10 is not equal to 8. So here we will write 6 plus 4 is not equal to 8. Okay, now here this 8 and this 4, 8, this 8 not equal to 8 and this not equal to 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. 8 plus 4 is 12. Now 8 plus 4 is 12, which is not equal with this 6. 8 plus 4 is 12, which is not equal with 6. So, since the sum, now here, since the sum of the distance between two pair of point is not equal to the distance between the third pair of point, so the given points R, S and T are not collinear. So here we will write, since the sum of the distance between two pair of points is not equal to the distance between the third pair of the points, so the given point R, S and T are not collinear. 8 plus 6 is equal to 14, but 8 plus 6 is not equal to 4. After adding this two number 8 plus 6, we get here 14, and now this 14 is not equal with this 4. That means it is not collinear. Now we'll see the second conditions. Now here 6 plus 4 is equal to 10, but this 10 is not equal with this 8. So again not collinear. Now this 8 plus 4, which is not equal with this 6, because 8 plus 4 is 12 and 12 is not equal with 6. So since the sum of the distance between two pair of points is not equal to the distance between the third pair of point, so the given point R, S and T are non-collinear. So here sub question 2 is non-collinear. Why? Because they all are, after adding, they are not equal. So that means they are not lie on a same line. They are not lie on a same line. So this is not collinear. Now students, let's solve sub question 3. Sub question 3, distance of AB is equal to 16, distance of CA is equal to 9 and distance of BC is equal to 7. Now here we have to check, after adding the two value, we are getting the same third value or not. If we get the third value, that means it is a collinear after adding two smaller number. For example, if 9 plus 7 is equal to 16, that means it is a collinear. Now here you can see, after adding this two number 9 plus 7, we get 16. So yes, sum number 3 is a collinear. Yes, collinear points. So here we will check which alphabet is in between. Here we will check the betweenness between two alphabets. So here AB, CA and BC values are given. So let's start the sums with solution. Here we have distance of AB is equal to 16, distance of CA is equal to 9 and distance of BC is equal to 7. So here after writing this, now what we have to do, we have to simply add the smaller number. Here 16, 9 and 7. Out of this three number, 9 and 7 is a smaller number. So here we have to add these two number 9 and 7. So distance of CA plus distance of BC. Here we will write now distance of CA plus distance of BC is equal to distance of AB. So distance of CA is equal to how much? 9 and distance of BC is equal to how much? 7. So 9 plus 7, that gives us 16. So here distance of AC plus distance of, we can say CA or distance of AC, both are correct. So distance, or we can say distance of AC plus distance of CB, or we can say BC, both are same. So here 16, after adding this two number, AC or CB is equal to 16. AC plus CB is equal to 16. So here distance of AB is equal to distance of AC plus distance of CB. So hence the point A, C and B are collinear. Hence the point A, C and B are collinear. So the point C. Now here C is in between. C is in between of A and B. C is in between of A and B. So here we will write the point C is between A and B. That is A hyphen C hyphen B. This is known as a hyphen sign. So A hyphen C hyphen B. So C is in between. C is in between A and B. So here Sub-question 3, A, B, C are collinear. A, C, B are collinear line because all the three points lie in a same line. So this is a collinear. So students, in this way we solve question number 3, question 3. Now let's solve sub question 4. Now students, let's solve sub-question 4. Here, distance of LM is equal to 11, distance of MN is equal to 12 and distance of NL is equal to 8. Now here what we will do, simply we will add 11 plus 12 and we'll check whether adding this two number, if we are getting equal third number, that means it is a collinear. If it is not equal, that means it is not collinear. So here first we will write here sub question 4 solution. Now we have distance of LM is equal to 11, distance of MN is equal to 12 and distance of NL is equal to 8. After this, now what we have to do, simply we have to add this number. So LM plus MN. So distance of LM plus distance of MN, that is 11 plus 12 is equal to 23. 11 plus 12 is equal to 23. Now here distance of now here 11 plus 12 is equal to 23, but this 23 is not equal with 8. This 23 is not equal to 8. So here this is not collinear. Now after this 12 plus 8. Now after adding this 11 plus 12. Now 12 plus 8 is equal to 20, which is not equal to 11. 20 is not equal to 11. So 12 plus 8 is not equal to 11, or 11 plus 8 is equal to 19. So this 19 is 11 plus 8. Now 11 plus 8 is not equal to 11 plus 8 is not equal to 12 because 11 plus 8 give us 19. So this 19 is not equal with 12. 11 plus 8 is not equal to 12. So this is not collinear. This point is not a collinear point. So students, here one important thing is pay attention now. We have to write here one statement. So what we will write here, since the sum of the distance between two pairs, okay, two pairs of a point is not equal to the distance between the third pair of the point. So the given point L, M and N are not collinear because they are not equal. As they are not equal, that means they are not collinear. So we will write here statement, since the sum of the distance between two pairs of point is not equal. That means LM plus MN is not equal with NL and MN plus NL is not equal with LM. So here the distance between the third pair of a point is not equal, so that the point LM and N are not collinear point. So students, in this way we finish sub-question 4. Sub-question 5 of question number 3 is distance of x comma y is equal to 15, distance of y comma z is equal to 7 and distance of x comma z is equal to 8. Now students, here what we have to check, after adding two numbers, if we get the third number, okay, after adding two number, if we get the third number which is equal with this two number, that means 7 plus 8 is equal to 15, that means it is a collinear. If it is not equal, that means it is not collinear. This thing we have to check in this question. So let's start sum number 5. Now here solution. As you know that we have distance of xy is equal to 15, yz is equal to 7 and xz is equal to 8. This is the given value. So here we will write, we have xy is equal to 15, yz is equal to 7 and xz is equal to 8. Now after this, now what we have to do? We have to add this number, that is distance of yz plus distance of xy. Distance of yz is how much? 7, and distance of xz is how much? 8. We have to add these two number. Okay, so here we will write distance of yz plus distance of xz. So distance of yz plus distance of xz. Now here I have written xz. Why? Because 8 is greater. So 8 plus 7. So distance of xz plus distance of yz. Now here z is the between number. Why? Because z is repeating. So here we will write distance of xz value is 8 and distance of yz value is 7. So 8 plus 7. 8 plus 7, which is equal to 15. So distance of xz plus distance of yz is equal to 15. Now distance of xz is equal distance of xz plus distance of yz is equal to distance of xy. So here after adding this two number 8 plus 7, we get the third number, and this third number is equal with this xz. Okay, so now this is a collinear. So 15 is equal to 8 plus 5. That means hence the point x, z and y are collinear, and z is in between. Point z is in between of x and y. So here point z is between x and y. So x hyphen z. X hyphen z is hyphen y. So z is in between x and y. So here in this way we finish question number 3, sub question 5, where all the 3 points lie in a same line. That means it is a collinear point. X, Z and Y. Z is between. Now students, let's solve sub question 6. Sub question 5 of question number 3 is distance of x comma y is equal to 15, distance of y comma z is equal to 7, and distance of x comma z is equal to 8. Now students, here what we have to check, after adding two numbers, if we get the third number, okay, after adding two number, if we get the third number which is equal with this two number, that means 7 plus 8 is equal to 15, that means it is a collinear. If it is not equal, that means it is not collinear. This thing we have to check in this question. So let's start sum number 5. Now here solution. As you know that we have distance of xy is equal to 15, yz is equal to 7 and xz is equal to 8. This is the given value. So here we will write we have xy is equal to 15, yz is equal to 7 and xz is equal to 8. Now after this, now what we have to do? We have to add this number, that is distance of yz plus distance of xy. Distance of yz is how much? 7, and distance of xz is how much? 8. We have to add these two number. Okay, so here we will write distance of yz plus distance of xz. So distance of yz plus distance of xz. Now here I have written xz. Why? Because 8 is greater. So 8 plus 7. So distance of xz plus distance of yz. Now here z is the between number. Why? Because z is repeating. So here we will write distance of xz value is 8 and distance of yz value is 7. So 8 plus 7. 8 plus 7, which is equal to 15. So distance of xz plus distance of yz is equal to 15. Now distance of xz is equal distance of xz plus distance of yz is equal to distance of xy. So here after adding this two number 8 plus 7, we get the third number, and this third number is equal with this xz. Okay, so now this is a collinear. So 15 is equal to 8 plus 5. That means hence the point x, z and y are collinear, and z is in between. Point z is in between of x and y. So here x point Z is between X and Y. So X hyphen Z. X hyphen Z is hyphen Y. So Z is in between X and Y. So here in this way we finish question number 3 sub question 5, where all the 3 points lie in a same line. That means it is a collinear point. X, Z and Y. Z is between. Now students, let's solve sub question 6. Sub question 6 is the last sub question of question number 3. Now let's solve sub question 6. Distance of D comma E is 5. Distance of E comma F is 8. And distance of D comma F is 6. Now here solution. Now what we have to see, after adding the two number, if we are getting the third number equal, that means it is a collinear. If we are not getting the same number, that means it is not collinear. For example, if 5 plus 8 is equal to 6, that means it is a collinear. But if 5 plus 8 is not equal to 6, that means it is not collinear. Now here you can easily say that 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. That means this 13 is not equal to 6. So it is not collinear. So here we will write statement. First we will write here this given value. So distance of D comma E is 5, distance of E comma F is 8, and distance of D comma F is 6. So here we have all this value. After this, now what we have to do? Distance of DE plus distance of EF. That means 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. But this 13 is not equal with this 6. So this is not collinear. Now distance of DE plus distance of EF. 5 plus 8, okay, is equal to 13. But this 13 is not equal with this 6. So here what we will write? 5 plus 8 is not equal to 6. 5 plus 8 is not equal to 6. Now next, EF plus DF. So now distance of EF plus distance of DF, that is 8 plus 6. So here 8 plus 6 is equal to 14. 8 plus 6 is equal to 14. After adding this number, 8 plus 6 is equal to 14. And now this 14 is not equal with this 5. So here we will write 8 plus 6 is not equal to 5. 8 plus 6 is not equal to 5. Now after adding this DE plus EF and EF plus DF. Now first and last. What? Here we will write distance of DE plus distance of DF. DE plus DF. That means 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. That is not equal to 8. So here we will write 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. But 5 plus 6 is not equal to 8. So this is not collinear. This is not collinear. Since the sum of the distance between two pair of a point is not equal to the distance between the third pair of point. So the given point D, E and F are not collinear point. So here we will write statement. Since the sum of distance between two pair of points, that means DE plus EF and EF plus DF is not equal with the third pair. So the given point D, E and F are not collinear. So students, in this way we finish sub question 6 and we have completed question number 3. Students, today we discussed and solved practice set 1.1 question number 3, which has 6 sub questions. Now your task is to solve all the 6 sub questions in your notebook. After solving sums, you have to appear for the online test. Link for the online test, which is mentioned in this video description box. Click on that link and appear for the online test. This online test is based on basic concept in geometry, the topic which I taught you till now. So students, enjoy learning, stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you for watching my video.